Shalom, shalom, shalom. Shalom Aleichem. Peace be upon you. Hallelujah. Praise the Most High Elohim Yahuwah through his son Yahusha. It's your brother UncleK. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Wherever you at around the world, may the Most High protect you and bless you and watch over you. And as well, I want to say I appreciate you guys for tuning into the content. Appreciate you guys showing love. All I ask is to like the video. And if you guys are not supporting the content, become a supporter right now. Now let's get into the video. I want to touch bases on a few of the benefits of practicing semen retention based off of my experience, my journey. And the number one benefit that I want to let y'all know, being uncomfortable, doing things that's gonna take you to the next level, I feel like that is one benefit that gets overlooked, because even when we're on this journey, we always want to do things of comfortability. We don't want to try to do new things. We don't want to go out and do new things. But I tend to realize that being uncomfortable is the best way to make progress. Also, I'm realizing that there's always a time to be comfortable when you are decompressing, because we know that this journey comes with a lot. And sometimes we need to take that moment of self-reflection and give gratitude for how far the Most High has taken us in this walk. Because, following the Most High, following his laws, his statutes, his commandments to the best of our abilities, it's not something that we were accustomed to due to our traditions, through our families and our peers and, etc., etc. But coming to him and knowing the truth, we know that it is uncomfortable because it's not something that we have been doing ever since we were, yay high. It took time for us, and it's still working in us. The Most High says that he will do a good work in you until the day of Yahushua HaMashiach. He will do a good work in us until the day of his son. So we must continue to thrive for that perfection, continue to be uncomfortable, so that way we can have these breakthroughs and have wonderful, beautiful revelations about ourselves. And that's the number one benefit for me. Number two would be spiritual awareness and mental clarity. Spiritual awareness gets very heightened on this journey because we know that we have the ruach in us, we have the spirit in us. So this body is only a fleshly vehicle. So everything that we think of, everything that we do, it happens in the spiritual before it comes to this physical plane. And when you're indulging more into spiritual things, and I mean spiritual things is going to help you grow in righteousness, to allow you to continue to live this set apart life, holy life. Set apart means holy. You want to live this set apart life. So we're going to do a lot of spiritual things that's going to take us to that next level. And that's something that a lot of us seek when we get on this journey, is that spiritual awareness, that spiritual truth. We want to learn more about the truth, and the truth shall set us free. The truth is very sweet, but then it's very bitter. That's why we continuously thrive for this knowledge and thrive for this wisdom. I do a lot of studying to make sure that I am showing myself approved based off of learning more about the Most High, calling upon his true name, calling upon his son, calling upon his true names, eliminating a lot of the false things that we have been taught, and just trying to become a better man each day. Just trying to learn and make this progress. This is something that I realize that I'm doing on a non-stop basis, and I do get a lot of grief for it because you get pulled left and right, but you got to do your own studying and let the Most High teach you. But you must have faith that what you're learning is of truth. And as for the mental clarity, that goes hand in hand with the spiritual growth, because you have such a heightened mind now where you're not focused on the worldly things. We know that the world will always come in conflict with the spiritual, because it's like this flesh is of the world, but the ruach is of the Most High. So we will always have conflict. We'll always, bump into the world, here and there. But then, we need our time to really stay in this truth. And that's the mental clarity that you possess, that you do not have fog anymore about how I'm looking, or what I should eat, or should I pray, or should I do things that's gonna take me to another level? Should I do things that's of edification, or should I just waste my time? You have more of this sense of peace in your mind, and you're able to know where you want to go, what you want to do, even if it takes time. It takes time for you to know your path. It takes time for you to know what you have been sent here to do. And I only say it takes time because we spend a lot of times not learning about ourselves. We spend a lot of times defiling our temples, defiling our minds with nonsense and things that's just making us decay even faster. And I know you guys are seeing in your own reflection that you are now looking very radiant and very youthful, since you have been now applying yourself with this spiritual fuel from the Most High. You are now tapping into things that you never thought that you could tap into, and now you're just becoming a whole new person. But with this mental clarity, it's always going to take time. You're always going to be going through this rebuilding process. That's why no matter what, you must continue to stay on this journey of progression, because you're going to have moments where you want to give up, but don't give up. Stay strong. Number 3, I want to talk about having that enhanced aura / magnetism. Your aura speaks volumes. Your aura is very magnified on this journey, because not so much because of semen retention, but because of righteousness itself. You see, your aura has placed you in a field of protection, because the Most High protects His. The righteousness, that's His righteousness. He looks down and He can see the light abiding inside of you. So He has a sense of protection over you. He has a hint of protection over you. But as well as that hint of protection, He also amplifies you. Now, with this aura, you're going to have people that, want to be next to you. You have people that want to stare at you. You have people that want to, throw darts at you, all types of things. But this aura is very powerful, because not everybody could come into your space. Not everybody is welcome into your space. Not everybody is welcome. A lot of people have to think before they step into your field, before they step into your magnetics, before they step into your force, in better terms, in your force. With this aura as well too, you're going to have beautiful situations where people are going to treat you nice in places of business. You're going to have people that's going to treat you rude as well too, because they aura may be off. When you have clean energy, it's only going to expose those that are living for some type of cleanness, because we know the cleanness that we are trying to live, we're trying to live in that set apart cleanness. So maybe, you could take a shower, look good, want to improve, trying to be better. You're going to feel the good energy coming off of me. So you're going to see that you're seeking good energy too. And it's only going to bounce off right. Then you got some that you have this positive aura about yourself, but yet they have a negative aura about themselves. It's only going to amplify what they got going on for themselves, because you make them uncomfortable. You make them a little uneasy. You don't really coincide with them, but you still want to show love. You still want to show love to thy neighbor, regardless. But sometimes you got to protect yourself and just keep it moving. Definitely having this heightened aura. Sometimes you got to be in and out of situations. Sometimes you can't really sit and be lingering too much. You really have to make your agendas be known within thyself. And that's why the second benefit I said, mental clarity, because you don't step outside to really be like, I got a heightened aura. Now I need to just, rub it off on everybody. You're going to rub it off naturally without even speaking. But you're going to have to protect yourself, protect your aura, because energy is of value, especially these days. So it's something that you're going to have to definitely protect. Number 2, I know a lot of men love hearing this, but that muscle definition. That muscle definition is something that's beautiful. That's the 4th benefit, the muscle definition. You see, holding on to the life force, holding on to the seed, right? It has so much vitamins, nutrition, vitality itself. This energy creates a life. You have the ability to create a brand new life. When I looked at the ultrasound a week and a half ago, and I seen my son, his heart was beating very fast, and I seen his spinal cord, and I seen his brain, his head, his arms, his legs. I said, wow, that was all in me. That was all in me. I held on to that, and I gave that to my wife. I said, wow, look at what we've created. Look at the seed, look at that. Beautiful. But it gives us that I'm getting a little caught right now, because I just can't believe I have a son on the way. But the muscle definition, man, the muscle definition. All these vitamins, the nutrition, everything is like an anabolic steroid. Now we know a lot of the fitness influencers on social media are on some type of performance enhancing drugs. But for the man that's natural in everything that he's doing, he's eating natural foods. He's staying away from the processed foods to his best of his abilities. But he's eating natural. He's taking care of a well diet. He's well balanced. He's well balanced. He's eating healthy. You're gonna definitely have that kind of steroid kind of look about you. Your strength goes up, your definition goes up. You start looking chiseled, you start looking cut up. You start training differently. You start to lean out. Your testosterone is increasing. I don't care what the generic studies have shown for men that may have practiced abstinence and had a quote unquote spike, but then it went back down. You see, those things I don't believe. I believe that if you already got pre-exposed to high testosterone, your body always wants to mimic that again. So No matter what, your body is just gonna be like, hey, we staying up here and we gonna stay up here. Come on, gentlemen, y'all see the activation? I'm just holding the tripod. I didn't even work out yet. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on. Come on. Come on, man. Come on. The muscle definition is crazy. You lean out. Having high testosterone, you lean out. You gain more muscle. You're holding on to all these proteins, all these amino acids, because it takes amino acids to build a child as well too. That's what they don't tell you. They tell you, go to the store, get a whole bunch of vitamins and supplements, and don't worry about the micronutrients through foods. Don't worry about the micronutrients, because they only tell you to focus about carbohydrates. They only tell you to focus about proteins. That's it. And fats. But they don't tell you, about all the things that you already have inside your body. On top of you eating dark leafy greens that have a lot of vitamins in it. Eating right, eating healthy, eating fruit, eating nuts. Me, I eat a lot of fish. For the gentleman that think, oh, UncleK's a vegan, listen, man, there's no label. I'm just a conscious eater, and I eat for health, because health is wealth. So is wisdom and understanding as well too. So I eat a lot of fish. When I mean fish works great for my body, it works great for my body. A lot of omega-3s, good fats, good health, good protein. It's nice. Then I eat my nuts, eat the seeds, a lot of raw things. I eat good. I eat healthy to the best of my abilities, man. So that's another benefit. Number 4 was definitely the muscle definition. You're gonna look like you're on steroids. Another disclaimer too, gentlemen. Listen, when you're eating a lot of meals, you're very puffed up. Because I noticed that when I used to train and I used to eat like over 300 grams of carbs, I used to eat a whole bunch of white rice. I used to eat like 4 pieces of chicken every meal. I noticed that, I just looked big, but it was because of all that added water weight and, puffiness, all that sodium. But I realized that when I cut all that down, I still look big. I look aesthetic. It's all about the healthy fats. It's all about the healthy fats. It's all about the healthy carbs. It's all about the leafy greens. You keep training, you're going to tap into your true potential. Number 5, creativity. Creativity is at an all-time high. When you practice in this practice, it's the life force. You want to create something. If you're not creating a life, you want to go out and you want to create something. You want to create some content, right? You want to create some music. You want to create a new reading pattern, a new program you want to work and see if you like it. You want to just do things that's very creative, because you're tapping more into your child, your inner child. You have to be a child to enter the king. You got to be a child to enter the kingdom. So you start tapping back into your childlike mentality, but you're still becoming a more matured man. But you're tapping back into that lost and forgotten potential that was already inside of you, but it got stripped away from you due to the wickedness of this world, due to the lust of the flesh, due to the lust of the eyes and the lust of the mind. So, you get very creative, gentlemen. You get very creative. We want to go out there and we want to conquer new things. We want to create businesses. We want to create different avenues. We want to pick up new things, sharpen talents. get better at all things so we can be better men overall and bring good things to the people, to shine that wisdom so we can either bring them closer to the Most High and bring them closer to themselves so they can find the Most High. So these were my top 5 benefits. Maybe later on I might jot down some more notes on some more benefits. I may have skipped past a couple benefits, but hey man, I love all the benefits that this journey gives us. I'm forever grateful and forever thankful for this essence that the Most High has given us men, and that we're learning every day to value it, but not value the seed itself, but to value the Most High for creating us and giving us basic foundations to lay upon so we can know who we are as men. You see, we don't worship the practice, we worship the Creator. And we only get better, we only get wiser, and we only get more understanding. I appreciate you guys for tuning into the content, for real. I can't do it without the Most High, and I can't do it without your support. All I ask is to like the video for the algorithm. Leave a comment down below if you found something of edification. And if you're not supporting the content, become a supporter right now. Tell a friend, tell a friend. It's your brother UncleK. All praise to the Most High. Shalom, shalom, peace.